Hello, welcome back to another episode of Warframe. We are going to be doing today's sorties. It's currently the 26th.
If I may say, operator.
The date will always be in the title, by the way, for sorties from now on out, from here on out. But yep, currently the 26th. I am going to be heading in here in the first mission with Frost, so we can actually defend ourselves. Now, I did get a couple weapons recently. I tweeted about one of being Anchorus Prime, and thank God to the person that sold me that for 200 plat. Cost me a lot of plat, but thankfully I have the weapon now. I don't have to worry about it. We'll be doing some videos on that, and next week, or I guess within 7 days from now, me recording this, they should have released the next update, the next quest line, the next big thing. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to be recording it. Apparently I have a synthesis target here. Who knew? I didn't. But before we have that available, I would like to get some recording done on Anchorus Prime and the Zetastar and a couple other things that I've unlocked. Before the new update actually rolls out. Do I have Icy Avalanche on? I do. You know what, let's get that map off our screen, because it's actually becoming a bit of an annoying feature. So, the Anchorus Prime, by the way, has been vaulted for a very, very long time. I'm actually kind of expecting it to get unvaulted soon, but I was able to buy it for quite cheaper than the market value. By like 150 plat. Like normally the price is, I've seen for range anywhere from 300 to 500 plat for the Anchorus Prime set. So when I put my offer up at 200, I did not expect to actually get anyone to want to do it, but I did get someone. So got that. Also, we were able to buy a Arcane Aegis. I'm gonna call them augments, but I don't know if they're really called augments. I think they're more referred to as an arcane enhancement. Now, arcane enhancements add various stuff, kind of like my Cyan Dam I have on, has a bunch of arcanes on it, allowing me to instantly restore my shields based on taking damage. It's a full restore, but it's only like a 4% chance on taking damage to actually do that. And I really should be paying attention and keeping these things, like, filled, but I'm not. Kind of slacking on my job in that regard. Alright, just need one more power core, yeah? Yep. Alright, let's see. Can we get that 30th rifle kill? We can, before the first one finishes. Awesome. Okay, we should... Oh, whoops. Jumped a bit too close. We should be able to head to the next one. If I didn't jump that close, and God, I need to turn my speakers down just a bit so I'm not deafening myself with the game. Also, there was some audio desync issues I've had recently with recording. I've hopefully fixed that problem. Hopefully. And I've now forced DX to sync up the FPS. I think there was some odd issues going on between the game FPS and DX not being able to keep up properly with grabbing frames and whatnot that caused the desync to eventually happen. Now, I am going to be constantly paying attention to it. If there is any desync issues and you guys notice, do let me know. I would love to be able to look into it and see if I can't resolve it completely, though I also had that issue on OBS as well, though usually like an OBS restart fixed that issue. I don't know. Hopefully my my resolution fixed both problems. If not, well, I'll obviously have to look into it more, but enough about that. The next week update, by the way, it has a new character. It's supposed to be a... Oh, what it's a bardic frame, I want to call it, but not 100% bardic. I don't know, the abilities seem to be interesting, to say the least, but we'll definitely have to wait for him to come out to fully understand what the abilities do. I've read the update. Something about Heroes, by the way. I don't remember the exact update title. But it did offer a bit of insight on what they expect from the frame. It definitely feels to be more team-oriented than solo play. But I guess we'll have to see how well that actually works out and what people end up doing with this frame. You can go ahead and stop. Just stop. All of you guys can stop. Blow it away. Don't need your body here. God, I still remember when having to do excavation missions in Sorties meant getting 2,000 or 1,500 cryotic or whatever the hell it was. It was a lot of cryotic. It allowed enemies to get really, really high up in level. It was a massive pain. I'm glad that's no longer the case. At 500, it's still difficult enough as long as I don't kill myself accidentally. Whoops. Whoops. I'm sure that won't be the last time that happens. Good old Zara being a little too powerful sometimes. I'm gonna go ahead and put another cell here. There we go. Shield back up to full. I'm gonna use my fourth. Grab this power cell and we can start heading to the next one, which is just over here, since that should be able to survive long enough. Yes, it did. With the new frame that's coming out, there's also a couple new weapons, and there's some other changes they've done, like, oh hell, what was one of the changes I was really excited for that I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Raid, why? Why must you betray me? Oh, melee ribbons. Melee ribbons are coming out, in the next update. So, yeah, that's gonna be awesome to get, hopefully from, Club 2. Sorties being done. They also changed ribbon chances from 20%, which it is right now, to 25%. So it doesn't seem like a huge increase, but that's a 1/4 instead of 1/5 chance of getting a ribbon mod from a sortie, which is actually really nice considering that they've added shotgun ribbons, rifle ribbons, secondary weapon ribbons. I mean, there's just 3 different types of ribbons as it is. And soon they're adding another type for melee. I wonder when they're going to be adding in some frame ribbons, perhaps. Would be interesting. I don't know how they would do that exactly, but it would be interesting. Wait, was it a shot from up here? What? Power carrier! Stop bouncing around like a maniac. Alright, I'm gonna grab this thing here. And may as well just do a quick fourth on the way through. Never hurts. Let's prevent them from doing anything anyway. Oh man, we have 200 crowd remaining. I feel like we've done more than that already, but I guess not. Ooh, actually, this wouldn't be a bad opportunity to knock out 2 at once. Alright, so we got enemies over here that we need to take care of. Kill him off. This is where the Zara will be definitely most useful. Being able to handle all of these enemies all over the place. Alright, so I see an enemy over here. Oxymoster, it looks like. Yes, it was. Got some enemies going all over the place here. I might not be able to handle this stuff well. We'll see. Yeah, thus far, it looks like I should have stuck with only doing 1 at a time. Whew, I thought that was going to kill me for a moment. Alright, E just got destroyed. Oh well. I'll defend the D then for the moment. I think if I had a different weapon like the Ignis on me instead of the Zara, I probably would have been a lot better off. I thought this weapon isn't great at being able to AoE destroy everyone, but it's not exactly the fastest in reloads. Ow. Okay, y'all are dead. Let's get these last couple power cores in there. So this is all we need. Is that an nullifier I just saw? It is. Let's not have you live much longer, nullifier. I think it's dead? I'm not sure. Looks like it. Oh, power core's up there. Cool. Freeze. Alright, we just need to get 48 more chaotic in order to finish. We do not actually have to finish that last one completely. A lot of people seem to have that misconception for whatever reason during missions like this. So if there are a bunch of enemies around and we allow them to exist, we just need to let the initial 20 go by, another 20, and we need to get one more power cell. Or we could head on over here, trigger this one, and that'll be enough, actually.
So, the corpus are just a cult, worshipping money.
Well, yeah, as soon as this one lasts all of its 40 seconds, I will gladly go ahead and say screw this bubble. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop that. I said pop that. Pop it. There we go. They can go ahead and destroy it. We'll get the 40 chaotic we need, and that'll be enough for us to get out. We don't have to sit there for the entire duration. I'm glad that other one spawned right across the way. That actually made this go by faster. And after we're done here with the sortie mission, I'm gonna click on that link for the update and the news feed so we can actually talk about it a bit more in detail. Because for some reason as much as I'm interested in the update and how awesome the update looks like, I'm having trouble remembering what things are right now from the update. So yeah. Plus I also need to check to see what the update's called. Shades of Horror is what it's called. Okay, cool. It's coming next week. Does it actually have a release date on it? It does not seem like it. Oh, and I'm mistaken. The next frame is not music-based. It's a paladin-based frame. My apologies about that. Oh, yes, they also allowed you to dual-wield thrown, melee, and secondary weapons. I don't know what the hell that means 100%, but I guess we'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. What is the next sortie mission? Exterminate energy production? Okay. In that case, we can go... Let's go Ash, because why not? And the Rakta Dark Dagger, because I'm trying to level it up anyway, and if that fails, I'm going to actually unequip the Czar and put on the Vectis Prime, because it should be able to one-shot these guys as well.
Excellent armaments, operator.
It's just a sniper rifle, but I'm going to keep the UFO as backup in emergencies. Oh, another thing that got changed quite drastically is Earth. The tile set there kind of looks like garbage, to be honest, as the way it is now. They apparently beautified it, remastered it, made it look so much nicer, and based on the screenshots they gave, dear God, does it look a lot nicer. We'll definitely be checking that out as well, for, like, in great excruciating detail at some point. Okay, so yeah, this is able to kill them off in one shot just fine. Oh yeah, there was a sanctuary target in the other one, wasn't there? I kind of forgot about the sanctuary target.
Don't let it escape.
Yeah, run away. Run away. Really, a lockdown? Come on.
Been locked out. Let's override the security.
Alright, let's kill these guys off so I don't have to worry about them. Wait, you didn't die? Okay. Good.
Override successful. Let's get going.
Kill those guys off. That is a lot of box fights. So good old Ash killing technique of just pressing forward to win, though. His changes. He's less just win. A little more focused on actually being able to look at things.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
Where is this Brazil? Okay. This Dark Dagger's actually not doing too bad for damage. I was expecting something a little worse than what it is. Do we have the opportunity to turn off the alarms? We do. Not many enemies on the map nearby.
Looks like heavy activity ahead. Alarms have been reset.
There'll also be not threatened, meaning I can apparently not have enough energy to do this. Of course. No, normally means that since they are not normally alerted, I can
I will consider what I've learned from the skirmish.
back into hiding. Mark them all. Go and press 4 and just start killing unalerted enemies. It's much more effective, right? More or less. More or less more effective. Let's get our 5th going. I mean, it's energy reduction, but some regeneration is going to be better than nothing. Look at how well Oxygen Ospreys can survive. This enemy around the corner. Yes. Damn it, nullifier. Why did you have to become alarmed to me? Or alerted, I guess, technically, but alarm sound better. Another nullifier, huh? What, Beckus? Oh, you didn't one-shot that guy? I thought I hit him in the weak point, too. I guess not. Anyway, since we have a moment to breathe. So, they're also adding a new enemy to the Rainier. Similar to the Ratels to the Corpus that they were most recently added. They are also adding Nox. It is a toxic variant of... That did not work out in my favor. It is a... Stupid nullifiers and nullifiers. Yeah, it is essentially a Stug weapon variant of a Grenier unit. Toxic blobs, and apparently it's supposed to be very, very deadly according to their description, but I mean, I don't know how much of a threat they'll actually be. I guess we'll have to see when they are actually out and available. But they'll be able to be seen just kind of throughout me playing normally, so I'm not worried about like trying to find them specifically. I will say the Rock the Dark Dagger's animation here for executing is stupidly fast. Like, absolutely ridiculously fast. I didn't even see the thing that I shot there.
Doors are locked.
What?
Time to break in.
What on earth even hit the window? I have no idea what hit the window there. What caused it to break open? Really don't know.
Breach complete. We're free to proceed. Alarms reset.
Alright, got all the marks down. What a murdering spree again. We're getting there, by the way, on the number of enemies killed. Required to be killed. Not as fast as I personally would like it to go, but it's not terrible. Alright, nullifiers. You guys are pretty much more or less on your own. A lot more on your own than we think. Is there anyone down this way? There is one guy. Which I'm actually going to just kill him normally. And I'm gonna kill him. Oh, wait. Apparently I still had him in the place. I wish the funnel was silent. Ah. Too many nullifiers. Why are there so many nullifiers?
You've broken their ranks and they're
Alright, we're good.
Another
Get out.
successful mission.
I have
Find
to kill them,
extraction.
guys. Thankfully. I think about sorting missions where they're exterminate ones, they just honestly take a while to deal with because 142 enemies is quite a few people to kill. I think the highest I've ever seen though was 272 in a sortie exterminate mission, somewhere around that. By the way, the weapons that they're adding is called the Knell and the Scourge. The Knell is, I think, a secondary weapon, possibly? I don't know. It's a scoped pistol that goes into rapid-fire crit damage fiend that using is no ammo when you get headshots. So that seems like an interesting concept of a weapon. There's also the Scourge, corrosive plasma projectiles, so it's going to be a base corrosive weapon. It's going to be interesting on that. And there's also going to be a new Syandana, which is going to be the Frame's signature, called Knave, which actually looks pretty cool. I like it, so I might actually get that at some point, though I definitely need to get some more plat. Last one's rescue assault rifle only, huh? That won't be a problem. Let's see, assault rifles. We have quite a few to choose from, but I am going to pick the Tsar because I can, and for some reason it's classified as a assault rifle. For the rescue bit, we're going to go our normal Loki. And I'm actually going to bring my Cyanide Gamma Core, even though it's not going to do anything for me since it is assault rifle only. But, you know, may as well have it on me. May as well. Doesn't hurt. I can always give it to the hostage, I believe. Because unless they patched that, they might have patched that, actually. Thinking about it. But maybe not. Maybe not. Back when they fixed it so we could actually bring secondaries and melees in to like assault rifle only missions or vice versa. Since hostages you can give your secondary to, and I guess we'll actually give this a try. We used to be able to give them our secondary weapon, even though technically we shouldn't have had it with us. And shut up, Samaris. I'm talking here. God, you talk too much. So we could literally bring in. Oh hey, there's a open area up here. Oh, by the way, these storage containers are unique. Now I finished scanning them, but these 6 containers up here are different than any other container in Corpus World, which is weird. Good thing I brought the Zara. I can clear out these containers pretty fast. I thought I really needed to, but. Yeah, those containers up there in that elevator, those 6 are all different compared to any other container you can find in the Corpus world. I don't know why. Maybe it's a leftover container, but they're there. They're available to be scanned. Alright, so yeah, the reason I need more plat simply is because, well, spending 200 on Anchor's Prime and Barrage Mode before I kill myself. 200 Anchor's Prime, I spent like another a lot recently. Ow. Wait, did you seriously not try to kill me off here? Where did you? Alright, can I give you my secondary weapon? Return secondary weapon. Give secondary weapon. Doesn't seem like he actually gets it, so they must have fixed it. That's too bad. Yeah, because technically, since you're not supposed to have those with you, you can still give it to him. Not exactly an intended feature, but it's still hilarious and nonetheless.
We've been locked out.
Of course.
Let's override the security.
Hostage, don't you dare go down.
Breach complete.
Don't you do it.
We're free to proceed.
Ow! Why are there so many guys in here?
I'm down.
15 seconds for me to go 50 meters and less. Not a problem.
Triggered a bursa.
No arms to trigger the Bursa, huh? Don't really care. Oh well. We got a sculpture. That's too bad. Now, is there anything else I wish to mention about the update before we end off the episode here? Don't think so. Yeah, I don't think there is. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode of Warframe. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'm definitely looking forward to the updates. And we have a few weapons to check out, like the Zenistar and the Ankyros Prime, which apparently is still in my thing here. It is indeed. Okay, so yeah, it's ready to claim, ready to be recorded. Till next time, though, as always, take it easy.